Hi, this is Cheryl back with you from Farmhouse Frugally. So, I wanted to give you some ideas on things you could do to make your kitchen look more Christmassy, or ways that you could use kitchen utensils or kitchen items either in your kitchen or as a gift, especially if you have any of these nice thrifted items. You have no doubt seen the tiered trays everywhere, and I wanted to do some things that were different. So I had these little miniature cupcake tins that I got years ago, and I decided to just dress them up a little bit and make something cute from them. So I started with some fabrics and some ornaments and things that I had hanging around, some cinnamon and some what do you call that? Candy canes. And I went ahead and I just took some green Christmas branches and tied the fabric around it. I used some wire to make the cinnamon sticks and the greens and the candy cane kind of stay together in a bunch. And then I tucked them underneath the fabric. And then I happen to have this most adorable little gingerbread man from years back. So I stuck some wire through his scarf in the back and I wired him to the front, and then just added a little tiny hanger from the hole that's already in the little muffin tin and just hung that on the door, and I think that it came out so adorable. So I had a second one, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, maybe in red instead of burgundy, a little less primitive. And so I did the similar thing. I went ahead and took some of the greens and tucked them. I made a wider red and white, not really a bow, but ribbon. And then I had this white Christmas tree ornament, and then just stuck some candy canes in that crisscross over. And then I tried it with a little reindeer that I had in my stash, and also with a little Santa Claus, just to give you some ideas of different ways that you could use a muffin tin. And I think they came out so sweet and would make an adorable gift. I got two other muffin tin ideas off of Pinterest. This one is adorable, so vintage. It reminds me of something Sherry would do at the Canterbury Cottage. And then this one is a snowman and a black check ribbon on a black muffin tin, which I think would be adorable as well. This idea is with a flour sifter, which I actually got off of Pinterest because I do not have one handy. So I thought that was adorable as well. And then I pulled out my colander because I wanted to do something with the colander. And really, I thought, wow, how simple. Just take a Christmas tree. You could put a cloth on the bottom or not. Stick it in. I tried it with both the Santa and the reindeer as well because I thought that was quite adorable. For a different simple idea, I took a little cloth, tea towel, put it on the bottom, and added some ornaments in a similar color tone. So cute. Then I saw this on Pinterest that somebody had done with their Christmas tree in a colander, decorating it with all kinds of ornaments and kitchen type gadgets. So very, very cute. Another thing you could do is if you have a collection. I collect yellowware and I have a number of bowls. So I thought it would be nice to pull out one of those and take some copper cookie cutters that I collect and just put them on a similar colored cloth, and just a very simple way to display something that you collect. I also collect ironstone, but I know there's just a multitude of different crafters that have already used ironstone, so you've seen that often. So I thought I'd give you something a little bit different. Okay, how about that breadboard? I made this absolutely beautiful breadboard a couple months back on one of my videos, and I simply took a wreath and hung it from it. I love the contrast of the wreath on the rustic wood. I think that is beautiful. Probably one of my favorites. How simple. Now on to the cheese grater. You probably have one hanging around. If not, they're $1 or $2 at any thrift store or yard sale. So I took a cloth, a kitchen cloth, and an ornament, and I tucked the kitchen cloth on the bottom so it's now upside down, and I hung the ornament or wired it from the front. Then I simply took a piece of drop cloth fabric, but any fabric that you have, and I stuck a Christmas tree in the fabric and hung it from the top. And so it's so simple. And really, it's just a cute idea. I'm hanging it on a door here, but it would be really cute, obviously, to hang that in your kitchen. And you could actually use that cloth in your kitchen as a kitchen cloth. And then I did a second one with a different idea. A friend had given me this beautiful snowman in a mitten ornament years ago, and I love it. So I had this primitive looking placemat, and I tucked it in again to the top section, the upside down, and then I have this beautiful green with red berries and some pine cones on it, which I just tucked right inside of that. And then I added a primitive looking candy cane made out of clay. And then I wrote this little poem I thought would be cute, and added some brown wax around the edges of that just to make that a little bit more antique-y looking on the cardstock. And then I just attached that next to the little snowman. Feel free to use this poem if you ever wanted to, no worries there. And then I just hung that again on that door and put that primitive country cloth in the bottom of it, little kitchen cloth, and absolutely love the way that came out. It is so cute. Now, using a cake stand, or you could use any riser here, I simply took some greens and made it into a wreath and put that right on top of the cake stand and stuck the cheese grater in that. I have this cute little mitten ornament that I put in the front, and grabbed some more red berries, tucked them into the wreath for a pop of color, making it look a little bit more Christmassy. And then this little red truck can be found at the dollar store. I think they still have them. A couple of for, I think 4 for $1. And then one of these strands of lights, I think they also sell at the dollar store. I tucked that right inside the cheese grater. Simple, a little bit more elegant looking, I think, with the lights in it. I really like the way that came out. And then I found a similar one on Pinterest to give you a look of something a little bit more primitive. So please leave me a comment. Let me know which was your favorite. And I thank you for stopping by. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you until after Christmas. Take care. And I will see you in the next one. I would appreciate if you would share this video to help this channel grow.